Alright, so guys, we're going to be going over the potential impacts of these two potential tropical cyclones, I should say, Invest 97L and Invest 98L. So Invest 97L, we're currently at a 40-80, so in 48 hours, it has a 40% chance of development. In 5 days, it has an 80% chance of development. Now we're moving on to Invest 98L, which we have a 90-90, so in 48 hours, is a 90% chance that this storm will form. So this thing is likely to, go depression status at any moment from the tropical wave to the tropical depression. Also, in the next 5 days, has a 90% chance. So it's pretty likely to form within the next day or so. I mean, it could even form today, to be honest with you. It's a pretty high percentage, I should say. So we have another tropical wave potential. 020 is currently over Africa, over Western Africa. Some showers and thunderstorms, very, very disorganized. But, in the future, they could cause some type of, some type of trouble for us in the near future. But it's just something we really have to watch out for. So I'm going to go ahead and head on over to this. So you can actually see there's two panels here. So on the right panel, we have 250 millibars. So basically what that means is that this is wind speeds at a very high altitude. So this is around where the jet stream is located. And then on the left, we have 925 millibar, which is near the surface, so that we can really start to see, where these potential tropical cyclones are developing at. So first off, we're going to start over here on the lower surface. So this is near the surface. As we go on, you can actually see that Invest, I don't know why it's being all choppy today, but you can actually see how Invest 98L starts to head under Florida. Now, a lot of the models now are actually showing that this is going to head up the coast a bit. So that's just really something that we have to pay attention to because, right now it's fluctuating between where it's going to go. It's just, we really have to just watch it over the next couple of days. And then pretty soon we'll have some consistent models really showing what's happening. So as of now, GFS is actually showing this heading under Florida and going up to the Gulf of Mexico. However, there could be limitations on development / sustainability once you get to the Gulf of Mexico. See, what's currently happening is we can pay attention over here. You can actually see right in this area, you have deep troughing. So this is actually some pretty high shear at the jet stream level around 200 millibars or 250 millibars. So this can really develop or, potentially hold back development of of this storm. So, but another thing is that we have to pay attention to the sea surface temperature, in which the surface temperature actually is very high and very, very good for development for things to occur. But however, shear, it just blows off the tops of the clouds and, or moves it away from the center of circulation, which can really cause a couple of issues whenever you're trying to sustain / strengthen. So yeah, you can see this very deep trough here, and it even continues in, even if the models do show that this thing's going to head up to the coast, you can actually still see the remainders of this trough. You can see how you have this really high shear around this area right here. So this could actually still limit, no matter which way this storm is going. But like I said, we'll just have to keep a watch on it. A lot of things can definitely change because this is a rapidly changing event. New models are coming out, and then a lot of new data, current observation-wise, is currently going on. So I'm actually going to show you all a image of Invest 97L. So this is currently the one that's associated well above or near northern South America. So this is actually, you can still see it's very disorganized. You're not really getting too much circulation going on. You got these convective plumes, just new updrafts that are forming. So I mean, 97L is kind of a bit still unorganized, and I really don't see that much development in the next potentially today. I don't think it'll form today. However, you never know, there could be that chance where it could. So we're going to go ahead and head on over to 98L, which we can actually see here, and it's currently loading. I don't know why it's doing that. So in this situation here, same thing, pretty disorganized showers and thunderstorms. I was just looking over it a minute ago. However, you are starting to see a little bit of rotation involved with that 98L. So that's definitely something we really need to pay attention to, and it's likely to form today. So if we go ahead and move on over, we can actually pay attention to Invest 98L, in which we can actually see where a lot of these models are trending between whether it's going to be a a Gulf event or it's going to be an Atlantic side event. You can actually see, I mean, half the models are currently going into the Gulf, and then half the models are saying no, it's going to be an Atlantic approach or a East Coast approach, I should say. But yeah, it's just really something we really need to pay attention to, as this is currently changing in many, many ways. And this is actually what a lot of the models are saying is terms of strengthening or strength-wise. Ship always goes over. I'm just gonna notice that. I mean, I've literally noticed that over a multiple of tropical events, ship always seems to go well over basically what all the other models are saying. Cody, I guess that's how you would say it. It looks like it's heading still kind of under tropical depression status. While you see a lot of these other models are definitely, almost certainly sure that it's going to become a tropical storm, in which I am pretty sure it will too. It's just something that we really have to pay attention to over the next couple of days. Like I said, potentially even today. There's a chance where this thing could really form today. And we'll just see what goes on from them. So that's basically all I have to update right now. Actually, we should probably go over 97L as well. Mostly a Gulf approach, what they're saying. If we take the middle number, so if we take the middle of what all of these models are saying, and we plot it to what is going to happen, it looks like it just comes out right in the middle here. So we're talking Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. But that shear factor is really something we need to pay attention to. That deep troughing could really develop or really limit development on the storm. If we go back to, I should probably remove this. If we go back to the maps here, we can actually see where the intensity guidance actually kind of shows it maintaining around tropical storm force. By most models, low to high tropical storm force. Even, like I said, ship again, this dude's talking a potential Category 2, which it's right at the boundary between Cat 1 and Cat 2. So they always go overboard pretty much. And that's a direct example right there. So, all right, that is the update for 9:50 in the morning Eastern time. If y'all have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below, and I will continue to do updates on this event. But thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.